Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'm going to show you another kind of very beautiful designer wear. So for this project I just took a white color fabric for the neckline and took an orange color embroidery thread to go with this. So now let me show you how to cut this. Okay, so first let me mark the neckline for this. My neckline starts from here. So this is going to be a one side neckline. So my depth of my neckline from the shoulder is going to be 7 inches from the top. So I'm just going to mark that 7 inch and I'm going to draw the line for this joining at the top. So I'm going to make a pretty nice U neckline for this project. Okay, so now just take your white fabric, any kind of fabric which goes well with your design. So I have folded the white color fabric like this. First I'm going to mark the neckline for this. So this is going to be the neckline, okay, till this. One side it's going to have a little bit of straight like this running to the shoulder, and to the another side, so the neck width going to be same. So this is going to be the neck width. I'm going to give a nice and neat shape like this. Okay, so this shape is going to go all the way down like this. So one side of the neckline is going to have a straight line, okay, like this. Okay, so this is going to be the one side of the neckline, that is going to be your left hand side. So to your right hand side you're going to give the width of the neckline to be same, and you're going to draw a nice and neat shape which is going to connect your neck side. Okay, just open the fabric like this now. Okay. From ear to ear it's going to connect. Okay, so but the U neckline inside this is going to remain same. So let me cut this out. So from the top my neckline is going to come like this. So exactly following this particular line I'm going to go all the way down. See, just want to stay in the exact line, and I mark the exact same, so exactly the same line. So it's going to go all the way down. Okay, so till I reach the down part I'm going to mark the same exactly as my neckline, and you're going to decide as much as opening you want. So for me I'm just going to keep this opening for a maximum of 10 inch. That's enough for me. Already I'm going to give a side opening for this, so I'm going to give a maximum of 12 inch over here. I'm going to cut this deep into like this to make opening. So let me show you how to stitch this together. So to the neckline part I have drawn a lines like this, and now just take your bobbin and I'm going to wind this embroidery thread to this. So you can take any kind of contrasting color thread. Now I'm using a nice pretty bright orange color which goes well with the blue and white. Okay, so I'm just winding this embroidery thread to my bobbin. Okay, so now you can see my bobbin thread is over here. So I'm going to pull this back. Okay, so following this line I'm going to sew this on top. So I'm going to sew on the exact line over here. can see you got a very beautiful thread like this. So you're going to sew on the wrong side so that you will get this bobbing thread at the front side. So same like that, you're going to sew the entire thing. Same like this, I'm going to finish off my entire neckline, and you can see how pretty and beautiful it is. It just looks really nice. So now you can see how beautiful my white color fabric has been turned out. So I have sewn my entire neckline. So the wrong side of the fabric and the neckline wrong side should be facing up, and matching the neckline, I'm going to sew this together without any interfacing. Okay, just like that, I'm going to sew that together. So little by little, I'm going to sew the neckline. So now I'm going to add some notches to this to turn the neckline really neat and nice. Okay, so I'm going to add notches. So now I'm going to flip this to my right side. So when I turn to my right side, and you can see my neckline places on the right side of the fabric, and I'm going to put a top stitch all over my neckline. Is sewn to the pre-side of the fabric. Take a long strip of bias fabric like this, and I'm just going to fold the bias in half, and I'm going to place this on the exact margin of the neckline. Okay, see, fold it and just place it on top of the margin of the neckline. Going to be the line that I have marked before. So following that line, I'm going to just sew on top of this. Okay, so when I get into the slit point, I'm going to just stop over here, and I'm going to finish off my slit part. To sew the slit part, all I'm going to do now is I'm going to take a same color fabric, just placing my pretty side of the fabric facing down like this, and let me sew this together. So this is my pretty side of the fabric facing this piece of fabric, and I'm going to sew it like this. When I get into this point, I'm going to put my needle in, turn my entire fabric out, and again I'm going to lay this fabric, and let me sew this. Okay. So now I'm going to cut into this fabric in the slit point. I turn to the pretty side, and you can see the piece of fabric over here. All you're going to do is just tuck in that piece of fabric underneath, and you're going to put a top stitch on this. Okay, so very simple. anyhow you're going to get this white color. Just make it flat and flat nice and you're going to sew it on top. So in this way you're going to conceal and you're going to make a very beautiful slit. Okay. Now I'm going to continue sewing my cross piece to this. Okay, so one side of the cross piece is going to come to the one side of the slit. Okay, and another side of the cross piece is going to come from the left hand side of the neckline, connecting the neck side of the slit. So once it's been sewn, it's going to look like this. So the next step is just fold that like this. This way you give a very beautiful finish to the neckline. Okay, so you're going to sew at the exact margin of this. See, just fold it in and you're going to sew that on top. You're going to bring the shape, just fold that in. So to the slit part, I'm just going to go according to the slit. See? To the next side, I'm going to go from the down side to the top side. So I've just have folded the fabric in half and placing that on the exact slit point, I'm going to sew this together. This is going to be a very beautiful design. It's going to be a very good office wear. So just give enough margin to fold the fabric in. Okay, and I'm going to go straight to my left hand side of the neckline. Like this. So now same like that, I'm going to fold in this piece and I'm going to put a stitch over here. You can see both the side looks really beautiful. Okay. So if you want, you can put a stitch on this side also, that is over this point, but it's not necessary actually. Okay. And see, this is my slit. So my slit came out really well. So that's it, our neckline is ready. So this is going to be the end result of the dress. The slit part came out really well and you can see this, and it gives a very beautiful shape. You can see how beautiful it is. If you like this video and if you want more videos like this, please do subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button. See you next time with a different kind of style. Take care. Bye bye.